All right, welcome back to Learn Young, Learn Fair. This is episode 7. Thank you guys all as you guys continue to grow with us. We've gotten a lot of so I appreciate all the feedback. This is your show. And we're gonna keep rocking. So episode 7. What's good with you, Shaun?
Randolph, baby, we back. We are back, baby. What's been going on, man? It's been a lazy weekend around here. I had to work yesterday. I'm just tired today. I realize I'm getting old. Like I'm getting tired now.
Right. What's been going
Tired
on,
on the
man?
weekends.
Not much, man. Living, work, work, same, pretty much same. Now, so what we want to do is, and this is for the fans, what we want to do is we don't want to set like parameters on what we're going to talk about. We want it to still be free flowing, but we do want to kind of have a theme, right? We do want to kind of have a topic. So we don't pre-discuss those, but we do at least want to have a theme when we start a show. So this one, we really kind of want to talk about relationships. So Shaun, you're the single man. I'm gonna start it with a very simple question. Now, you being single, what are you looking for in a woman, in a mate? And I'm not talking about a bust down. I'm talking about hey,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
best
yeah.
mate.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's hard out here for a pimp, man. It's hard. Like, man, like the older you get, the less, I guess, the less you have to choose from. And then it's like you want, like you have like over the years of growing up, you have a list of like non-negotiables or what you're looking for or like what you want to accept, and it's like a lot of y'all are doing the shit that I don't like, and it's some of my non-negotiables. Like, so if you was to ask me what I'm looking for today at 45, it's like, man, I want somebody I can go through life with that can help me go through, like we help each other go through life. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's kind of generic. Let's get
I'm getting into it.
specific.
I'm going to get into the specifics, right? But that's first and foremost. Like that, like I don't want a situational partner, right? Like we only good together when we travel, or we're only good together when we're in front of company. Well, like I need us to be good together everywhere, traveling, going out to eat, like not a situational, contractual, whatever word you want to call it. Like, oh man, I can't. I understand we're not going to want to do everything 100% together, and that's the time you get away to like I tell you what. In the past, you used to be like, man, I want my chick to kind of be in the sports. Now I don't give a fuck about sports. Like I'm starting to get out of sports. Like, all right, man, you got it.
So, okay, obviously, as you mentioned being 45, right? And I would say dating somebody else 45, that person's lived a little bit of life, right? So they probably got some baggage, just like you got your own baggage, right? So what baggage? You say no, you don't have baggage?
I ain't got no bag.
Okay, but you got things that somebody else has to accept, to include being set in your ways, right? So what things for you are you not willing to accept in terms of baggage?
I think now at 45, it's more your mental, your personality. Like certain things, I'm just not gonna deal with, right? Like I'm not finna deal with no complainer, no bitching, no whining about stuff you can't fix.
And that's personality wise. Is there
Personality, like
intangibles like number of
I ain't
kids?
like number of kids, buddy. Zero, hopefully.
But okay, if they
Or if
have
you got
one, is that a
kids, hopefully they grown. You know, what's the story in the Bible? When he prayed for his wife, he gave him a virgin. He ain't give him a chick with 3 kids. Like, that's not my prayer. You know what I mean? I'm not asking. Like, if I meet a chick and it's like, yeah, I got 3 kids, and like, I'm automatically like, this, no, I don't. No
let me
disrespect
let
to
me
any of the
let me
ladies that got
caveat.
kids, but I'm not trying to do that.
Let me caveat something real fast. You'll, as we kind of go through, you'll see that we are both Christians. And let me be the first to say that I don't think either one of us will claim to be perfect, nor will we claim to be biblical scholars. So there's a lot of things that we're going to say, reference biblically. If we are wrong, please, this is a platform where please correct us if you think that something we're saying is wrong. I
Hold
think
on,
we both
hold on,
try to live
hold
our
on.
life in the spirit of, but we're not perfect. Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Don't contact me if we don't believe the same thing. If I'm wrong about a Bible scripture or something, then you can say. But if how I feel about something, I'm not wrong
Yeah.
about how I feel.
Well, and that's, well, I am open to debate even about opinion, but the bigger point is if we misquote something, I know there are people out there that know the Bible
Yeah, I mean, but
probably
if I
better than us.
misquote it, yeah. But
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
I
not.
don't want to misrepresent. I don't think either one of us wants to misrepresent God, Jesus, the Christianity, religion as a whole. So that's not our intent. So we are going. There are a lot of things we're going to say, and we're going to reference Christianity, and a lot of that is going to be our beliefs, our opinion. And like I said, the things we may say, we may have the scripture wrong, but hopefully we have the meaning and message correct. And I'm just asking you guys to be patient and be understanding in that with us. Like I said, neither one of us are biblical scholars. We're just two guys trying to live our best life. Now, speaking of that, how much would Christianity play into a person that you are willing to date? And again, we're not talking about a bust down. We're talking about
Huge one. Listen,
I'm looking to make her boo.
we don't have to say bust down no more. That's not getting married. That's not getting wiped up. Okay.
Yeah,
We don't. We
yeah.
don't have to keep reiterating that as if that's what we're doing around here. Like we're not doing that.
I'm just
But
saying there's a difference.
not in my life. There's no more bust downs. Like go on, get the
Okay,
fuck from around here.
okay.
Yeah, like we not. Don't get it. Like I'm looking for a wife, right? Certain age, you start looking for a wife. Like okay, I need someone to help me get these vitamins out in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a little, companionship, little help, little somebody to talk to and shit. So bust down, no. But if she was not a Christian, it ain't gonna work, man. It's not gonna
Okay,
work.
let's caveat this because there's levels to that, right? I understand if you mean, well, she is clearly just an atheist, right? But let's say she's just, hey, I believe in God. I've never been a big church person. I've
That's
never gone. I'm willing to go, but I've never really gone.
that's 100%. I just can't have a non-believer. Like I can't have
Okay.
somebody who curses God. Like you ain't finna be up in my house with that. Cause if he hit you with the what's happening and I'm next to you, I don't want to catch any collateral damage. So no, thank you. You believe in God, we can work on it. Maybe that's why we're together for me to help you get closer to this, or vice versa. Like when you meet that person, like, hey, I'm really into this. You interested? You never know. But if you don't believe at all, I can't. It goes no farther than hey, how you doing? Like, like I don't like. I'm very careful what I let come out of my what I speak over my life, what I speak over my kids' life, friends' life. I'm not gonna be damning nobody, no goddamn no man. I don't. So if you're not a believer, then you ain't got to be on 100 all the time with it. I'm not on 100 with it. I, some days is 98, some days is 38. It depends on what kind of day you catch me in. But that's yeah, you got to believe in God, and then we can work on that. But like heavy drugs, clubbing, you know, 45, still thinking like you're 25. Like, nah, man, I'm good on that. Like drinking and driving and not like, nah, man, we good on that. So level-headed, mature, got to have a sense of humor. Got to,
Okay.
because I like to tell jokes, have a good time, make people laugh. Like you got to have, we have to have somewhat close type of sense of humor. Like we can relate, we can hold a conversation, we can, we compliment each other well. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah.
Now let me ask you, because this is a big one. Where is the line between five, right? All the stuff. Hey, we can joke, yada yada yada, and attractiveness, right? Like, let's say it's somebody you vibe with, The vibe is there, but the attraction's in. Or let's say there's somebody that like, oh, you like in your own in Sean Sims, because attractiveness is a personal preference. In your own opinion, yo, shorty bad, but man, the conversation ain't popping.
See, and that's the catch-22, right?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you fine as hell, and you stimulate me physically, mentally, like, yeah, I got to have you. But after that, it's like, I don't even want to talk to you. You have no personality, right?
Yeah.
So then you got the one over here. Hey, you remember that part of the movie? You watched that game? You was going out, but buddy, you ain't the cute. Like, you cute, but you ain't. I'd probably cheat on you with her if I was 25. You know what I'm saying? If I was 25, I'd cheat on.
But we're 45 now. It got to be some give and take.
I have to be attracted to you in some way. But I feel like you build a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can
Yeah,
build one.
100%.
If you both want to, you can build a vibe. Like, you can work at it. Like, hey, you know what? I like you. Let's work at this. If you ever see them, like the rich dude with the chick, and the chick's just got the mirror doing the hair and makeup, and he's over here, like they don't even interact with each other. They don't even really talk to each other. You be like, yeah, she's gorgeous and he's got money, or vice versa, whatever. And like, they don't even look like they want to be around each other.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like at this point, and let me give a little background. As I mentioned, Sean is single, but he has been married. I am. Hmm?
Put my kid out there like that, man.
Right, that's it. I mean, I'm gonna put mine, bro. I have been married, been divorced. I am married now. I will say that I'm at a point, and let me clear this because my wife is probably gonna watch this. So I am married. I am good. But if I was single, that vibe would mean so much more to me than attractive. Like somebody that I could kick it
Buddy,
with, conversate with. To me, that would be more than attractiveness, especially at 45, as we are getting into our older years. I like being around you would be much more important than yo, you get my loins going, as
yeah,
you know what I'm
because I'm
saying, the old
45.
heads may say.
I ain't 25. Like 25, let's just do it. 45 is like, we ain't got to do it today, man. I'm 45. Not saying 45 is 80, but it's like, I don't give a damn what man on it. You're not doing the same thing at 25, at 45 sexually. It's just, I can speak for myself. I'd be like, man, I'm tired. Like, I don't work 12 hours a day. Like, nah, man, catch me tomorrow or in the morning before I go to work or something. Like, so attractiveness is important. But to me, at
100%.
45, vibe is more. Now, if you got both, like, I'm attracted to you and we just get along perfect,
Yeah,
that
that's
makes it even easier to like get to the next level, because you got to sit there like, damn, she fine as hell, but we don't do nothing. Can I work on that? Can I, like, bro? If you don't see no way, because if y'all together 20, 30 years, and the main reason he was with us because she was attractive, and what happens when y'all 50 and 60 and 70 sitting around and the tits ain't titting like they used to, and and you ain't got nothing to talk about. You're gonna be like just sitting in the house looking at this mother, and y'all looking at each other like, I don't know how we made it 20 years. We don't even got this shit to talk about.
so. What's your thoughts on roles? Especially again, which you this is my one and only roles. And again, we came up in an era, both us and then if you go a little bit further, where there was clearly defined roles. We probably caught a little bit of the a male one parent working until like our parents, both parents are working a little bit, but the man was still the head of the household in terms of financially. To now we're at a place where there are a lot of two working people in a relationship. Sometimes women making more than men. What's your thoughts on all that in terms of roles?
So after this, I apologize if we lose some female viewers. You know, no women wants to watch the show or sponsor us. But I'm not saying this in a disrespectful, women can't, like, listen, I'm a man, you're a woman. I believe instinctively and from nature and from like we have roles, right? Like we have roles. Like I don't even think about it. Like if I got my kids and we walking on the sidewalk and like it's get inside on the inside. Like it's just instinct. Like
Mhm.
it's just somebody knock at the door. It ain't my wife's job to get up and see who's at the damn door. It's my job to go see who's at the door. Like intruder break it. Babe, get the bitch. I got it. Like get my back. Watch my six, but I'm going first. You know what I mean? I'm going
Yeah.
first. Like
You ain't call y'all bitches, ladies. I'm just.
My mama said my mama watched all these and said I cuss too much. So nope. That's just how I talk, right? So yeah, I get the door. Like say we sitting here on a Saturday and I'm in the shower and somebody knocked the door and it's a salesman or something. My wife, my husband's not. Well, maybe I can sell it to you. Maybe I can sell it to you. Hey, I said my husband's not here because back in the day, that's how all that stuff happened, right? The husband would go to work, and salesmen was dudes. They'd be out there knocking the door, selling to the wife. They know if the dude was home, he don't need no vacuum cleaner. He don't need a
That
set of
Kirby. You heard of Kirby sellers?
the encyclopedia. That not to ask the dude that because he's like, get the hell on, man. But no, so there is roles in the house. I believe the man should be the disciplinarian of the children. You know what I mean? But like we say, once you hit like 14, 15, you ain't worried about your mother's whoopings no more. So like you should have a healthy fear of your dad and respect. Respect both your parents. But like, sometimes you gotta put your hands on the kid. And again, we're not condoning child abuse or none of that shit, but sometimes kids need a little, spread the rod for the child type thing. So I believe there is roles that both the man and woman have. So
Let me tap
I
in.
can be with a woman who like what the type of woman like I make more than you, I run the house. Like we ain't gonna be together because that's not happening. You not telling me it's bedtime? Like what the fuck? It's what time? I am a grown ass man. It is not. It's bedtime when I feel like going to bed. Cause you make more than me. All right. Well,
Let me tap in. Let me tap in. And I know you are a little bit more, I'll call it traditional, but I still believe that there are things as the male, as the father, as the husband that I'm supposed to do, right? I believe 100% that it is my job, as you mentioned, protection. Now, I believe that that I should serve as the head of the household. But I don't believe that your opinion, your thoughts shouldn't matter and you shouldn't give those thoughts. We talked about this and I had an old statement. I want my wife to be my teammate and not my cheerleader. And what I mean by that, and I think Shaun even reposted this, is I don't want you just cheering whatever decisions I make if I'm doing bad, right? Just like a cheerleader on a football team. You're just out there cheering whether we winning, whether we losing, whether we playing bad. No, I want you to be the person to say, hey, you messing up. Hey, maybe we need to look at this. Hey, maybe we need to, right?
100%.
So I want an equal partner. And I think in that, and I use the term equal with the understanding that we have our own roles, right? Those roles, and there's certain things to me that I don't believe just naturally fall one way or other. Cleanliness, who cooks, yada, yada, yada. But there are things, like I said, protection of the house. Hey, there's a noise downstairs. I should be the person to go investigate the noise. Go ahead.
I can't agree with you when you say equal. Like if you saying like 50, it's 51-49 in the Simpson organization. 51
Okay,
for me.
explain.
Well,
Oh,
you taking
okay.
my last. Okay, you taking my last name. You're becoming my wife. This is now your last name is my last name. So think of it as a corporation. You want to join this? You want to join this corporation, right? There's
Okay.
more women out there than men. So a good man is you know what I'm saying? Like a good man is like hard to find. So you get your 51-49. All final decisions. We can talk about it, discuss it, but I make the final decision what's best for this family. If we decide to have kids,
Okay.
like now we can sit and discuss it. I don't just fly off the handle. No, we're not doing like all right, babe. Let's talk let's talk in the room. Let's discuss this not in front of the kids. What we doing about Junior's report card, or what we doing about she wants to go to this dance. I don't. Let's talk about it. Like, but I'm going to be the 51-49.
Like I said, this is where I'm going to disagree a little bit. I think there are things where, hey, that should be maybe my lane, but I am not saying that your lane is not as important. That my lane is more important. I believe I serve my role. But I also believe your role is just as important. So I won't say my role is 51%. But there are things that I am, and again, it's also weird because there's a biblical, this is already laid out biblically, the role of a husband and a wife in a marriage. But I also understand that that was 2,000 years ago. Times have changed a little bit, right? And I won't get deep into it, but my wife works and makes a lot of money as well. So I'm not going to say this is what you're going to do with your money that you work for. And
I
I'm
ain't
not
talking
going
about
to.
money. I ain't talking about money.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about. This is the family. What's best for the family?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
making that final decision, not how much money you make, or what's best for the family to keep us a family, to keep us going forward. I said we're not going to that church anymore. I don't feel right going there. They don't treat me right in that church. I understand that's
Well,
your
okay,
uncle's church.
okay.
We're not going there.
Let's rewind. Let's rewind back. Let's say your wife came to you and said, "Hey, I don't feel comfortable at that church, but you like the church."
Okay, but let's talk about it. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. I'm like, okay, all right. If you tell me something's bothering you, now I'm looking for that.
Right.
And I tell myself, if you find it one time, then it's always been there. So, great example. I don't feel comfortable in this church. I see people staring. All right, so now I'm gonna look for it, whatever the reason is. Not staring.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, we'll use this example.
whatever it is, right? And then I see that, but before I even go looking, hey, if you find it, there's no negotiating. This is what's best for your family. You pray about it, and then you act accordingly. If you didn't see it, like, okay, I'm gonna give it another chance because it's really bothering her. I saw it the first time. All right, kids, wife, let's go. We ain't going here. We're gonna find another one. Or we're not. You don't feel right about this family vacation, going here, taking this trip, or letting your sister come moving. All right, whatever it is, we're gonna talk about it. But I will not just be a tyrant. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I learned from that. Like, yeah, that don't work. That I saw that, so I did that because I didn't know what else to do. But going through 25 years of life, since I've been married, it's like, oh shit, there's more than one way to do things. And I led with an iron fist, like, okay, let's talk. Like, I look at life and marriage and other stuff like a game of chess. With the king,
Okay.
the ultimate job of the chess game is to protect the king at all costs.
Okay.
To protect the king. So if you have a good queen who can make those, then you got a good woman. She can she can be in the rooms that you can't be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the woman's back, like wherever it is, she can hear things and do things and make stuff happen because you're out here protecting the whole fucking kingdom. The king is the king, right? I'm the king. The game ain't over when the queen dies. The game ain't over when the queen gets captured because the king's still the king.
Okay.
So, fellas, you got a woman, and oh, that's my queen. See how she moves. Like, does she keep getting captured? Like, this ain't a queen. She ain't making no moves. That's not the one for you. If you're trying to have a kingdom and try to keep the family name going or be successful in life, or like that woman, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
They might just need to change it. He who findeth a good wife or a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can get married, but is this going to? How does this wife help me? How are we getting to the next 10 years? Am I constantly arguing with this woman? Am I constantly? She always arguing about going to the club like this? That's not your queen. Go find you somebody who compliments you, and y'all work through things and make a great life for each other. But As far as I go, yeah, it's 51-49 over here, man.
All right, now you mentioned finding a good wife, right? Obviously, the divorce rate is high. I think it's over 50% for all marriages. Obviously, that number has gone up significantly, and I'm going to say since the 70s. Why do you believe the divorce rate is so high now? What do you believe? What would you pass to your kids about getting married?
I can only speak for my marriage, okay? I can't tell you why anybody else went through what they went through in their marriage, but it's like you have no problems while y'all just fucking around and dating, right? There's no issues. Everything is because you're doing
Gumdrops and
everything.
lollipops.
Gum chest to chest, baby. Every gumdrops and lollipops. You ain't got no car issues. You ain't got no money problems. You ain't got no old exes popping up on social media. You ain't got father-in-law looking at your dirt. You ain't got none of that. Soon as you put that ring on, that devil's gonna throw everything at you. Cause that's what he can't stand. Is is marriage and love and Christ. Like can't stand it. So I'm gonna throw a little tinkering in the car, or I'm gonna, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring that old. I'm gonna tell that old ex, hey, hit her up in her inbox. Let him see it. Then it goes jealousy. There goes rage. Fuck you, bitch. You cheat. We divorced. Hey, financial problems. Job got the job fired. It's all a test, right? It's all a test. And then as soon as you break, y'all get divorced, and then they was like, got him. Now the kid's got a broken home, and now she's with another dude, and he's doing that, and it's like, damn, we could not. When you sit back and like, we got a divorce over that. When you break it all the way
Yeah.
down to what it is, a simple argument, little snowball. If we could have stopped it right then and there and realized what was happening, it could have fixed. Like and then the next test. Hey, remember, hey, this is just a test. God's got us. But as soon as car broke down, ain't never no gas in this car. Why French fries in the back seat? Now you mad you getting a divorce over French fries? Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think we now live in an era where that is the go-to. Just I'm done, right? And people, and again, I didn't live in the 70s, but I believe that based on the construct then, people work through things a little bit more. Every relationship is going to have issues. Look, me and Shaun have been friends a long time. We've had issues. Every relationship, and we're not. I don't mean it like that, so don't get it. That came out a little. But every single relationship, if you deal with somebody every day, you're going to have issues. Something is not going to, and it's are you willing to see it through? Right? How big of an issue is this? Is this as we talked about in terms of who you date? Is this a red line? I am not willing to accept that or do that. Is this a absolute deal breaker, or is this something where a month from now, a year from now, I'm not even going to care? And I think so many people are willing to throw away relationships over small things, over arguments. And to your point, I think a bunch of people jump into relationships before they really know that person, before they know that, hey, because, and I know you mentioned this, when you're first dating, it's gumdrops and lollipops. Hey, I mean, you're right. I think before people get married, you got to kind of go through. Let me see how this person is when they're angry. Let me see how they handle stress. Let me see how, like, let me see, can I rock with them when everything isn't going great? When the cards are all down, can I still rock with them? Because that's when you'll see the anger.
That's when their true colors come out, because you can't hide that.
Yeah.
Like if we go out on a date, I can wear this nice polo shirt and look and smell good and clean the car and all that. Bam, okay, I'm trying to impress you. So I'm putting my best foot forward. But what happens on a random Wednesday when I'm just like, I get to be like, that representative took the day off because you're tired of being this person that you ain't. Be yourself. Like, I'm not trying to pretend to be somebody when I go out on a date and then, oh man, did I get her? Did that work? She like, nah, man, look here. I'm showing up with whatever with me. So if you like me, you're gonna like me. There ain't gonna be no fugazi, onesie, twosie, flips, roozies 6 months down the line. Like you like me for me, not because of who I portrayed to be. So travel with that person, go to Walmart with that person,
Yeah.
sit in
Yeah.
traffic with that person. Whatever.
Pay bills with them.
Find out, hey, like what's up before you find out something and you already married. Like, I didn't know you didn't do laundry, but once a month. I need my shit done every week. Like, oh, not that. Damn, can we compromise? You know what I'm saying? Like, find out as
Yeah.
much as you can. Like, the best relationship to get in is an honest one. Be honest. What you
Yeah.
like, what you don't like, what you're willing to accept, how you want to be treated, how you want to be talked to, and any variance of that, walk away if it's not you, because that's who that person is showing you who they are. So
Yeah.
if you can't deal with it, hey man, I wish you the best of luck. But there's 8 billion people on this earth. I'll find another one. It just ain't you, and I'm not for you. You not for me. No, no harm, no foul. Let's just go our separate ways. I'm not going to
Yeah.
prolong this out for 4 years and be like, I wonder if this person's going to change. Like, do you know how hard it is to change you? You know how hard it is to
Yeah.
change yourself? Now, imagine
Yeah.
trying to change somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, no, man, I'm not in it to change. Like, come ready. We can work on the things that we need to work on together. That's a relationship. Like, I want to date the person that I'm married to. If that makes sense.
Like keep dating. Yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, man, we're going to the movies on Tuesday. We're going out to brunch. Like, I don't have a favorite place. I have a favorite person. So I don't give a fuck what we doing. We can just be sitting on the couch watching a movie, doing nothing, silence, but you're in that person's aura. To me, that's
Yeah.
like, that's what I want. I don't want like, hey, Saturday night, Sarah, you coming through? Like, I'm done with that, man. Like, I'm through with that. That's my
Yeah.
stance on relationships.
And what? Okay. So obviously now being a little bit older, a little bit wiser, you're a little bit more in tune into what you want and what you don't want. What do you think if you had to go back and talk to 17-year-old Shaun? At what point do you think you were, if you kind of go through your life, you were mature enough to get married?
Right now.
So, but no time before this?
No, because I'm still getting better every day. But I feel like right
Oh, of
now would
course.
be the beginning of It's a Beautiful Life if it started right now. Like, the mental, the physical, the emotional, everything is like lining up right now. And I'm like, this is who I am. You're 20, 25, 32, 30, like, you're still growing. You're still like
Yeah.
shedding old skin. Like, you know what? I don't do that shit no more. Now I feel like everything I do now is what I do now. Like, I don't drink no more, and I don't think I'll ever start back drinking again. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
think I'm done with the
Especially
whole,
heavy. Yeah.
like, hey, I got a beer with you. Hey, man, congrats. It's a function or whatever. But getting a fifth every weekend and getting toe down, we done with that, buddy. Like, so I feel
Yeah.
like who I am now is who I'm only going to get better. So from right now, I would be mature enough. I didn't see the world the same for the past 25 years. Like, I have matured. I'm seeing the world differently. I know who I am. And that's the thing. In the beginning, you get married young, you don't even know who you are, never mind who that
Yeah.
person is. You
Yeah.
scared of yourself. That's why you send out the representative. Because I don't know if I like this person that I really am, so I'm going to pretend I'm this person. Look, man, at 45, I am who I am. If you rock with it, let's rock. If not, cool. So, answer your question right now, today. Like, if I could snap my fingers and the woman of my dreams or my wife to be walk through that door, I'd be like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready. 10 years ago, like, I don't know if I'm, but right now I'm ready.
So what advice would you give to young people, right? Somebody 18 asking, hey, Mr. Shaun, when do you think I should get married?
I can't answer that for you. A time or date when you're ready. You'll know when you're ready. When you know, you know. As I said, like, when you know, you know. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. If that's in your mind, if that's you, that's like, oh man, that's me right there. Like, I'll rock with that person. That's my heart. That's everything. That could be 18. Some people are lucky enough to find it at 18. Some people are 48 when they find it. But
Yeah.
be you as early on as you can be you. Don't wait till you're 45 to be yourself. Be yourself, and you'll find that person a lot sooner, because your representative is going out there looking for you, but that's not the person's not coming home to the representative. They're gonna have to deal with you eventually. So be
Yeah.
yourself from the beginning. Just be yourself and be honest. The right one will find you, or you will get found by the right one. Like for 30, 40 years, I was like, yeah, I'm this, and then like, and when you meet them, and then you don't vibe with them because you're not that person 24/7. You're only that representative when you go out the door. So be yourself the whole time, and then you'll start to feel like, you know what, I really don't like that type of chick, or I'm more into that type, or different. Like I only like this. Like what you don't even like that. That's what you think that you like, but find out who you are and be honest with yourself. Find out what you like.
Yeah, I would say, man, even at 45, fortunate enough to have been in two long-term relationships, there's still things I'm learning about one, even my wife. Hey, that's important. Like I'm gonna give you a perfect example. We talked about in private conversation 5 love languages, right? I didn't know how serious that is in terms of how somebody receives love versus what you're given as love, right? I am, as most people who've been around me will say, my love language is whatever gifts, whatever the exact words are for gifts, right? That's how I show
What's that
love.
called? That's
Huh,
what is that one called? I know what you're talking about though. The always like the gift, like
yeah.
the gift giving one. What the hell? But go
So
ahead.
and so that's how I show love. I like to buy people stuff. Hey, ooh, I want to get my wife that purse. I'm gonna get her whatever it is. That's how I show love. But if my wife's love language is words of affirmation, I'm a little bit old school in that I'm not a hey, I just walk around and say I love you, ooh, baby, I love you so much. That's not me. That's what I'm saying. I grew up in kind of a household where I didn't see that, and so that's not a normal thing for me. Um, but if I know that I love my wife and that's important to her, right? Like I'm gonna give you a perfect example, actual real life example, right? So physical touch is much bigger to my wife than it is to me, right? My wife wants to hold hands when we're walking in public. I think that's a little bit middle school, right? But that's me. But I realize that's an important thing to her. So sometimes I got to tell myself when she tries to hold my hand, and I'm like, you being goofy. Wait a minute, chill out. This is a big deal to her.
Yeah, that's it. I
And
read
I don't have
somewhere.
it down, and I know my wife is gonna watch this. I don't have it proof it, right? There's still some times where there's certain things that are big to her that aren't big to me, and I don't necessarily put the effort into it that would make a big right. But I'm thinking, and this is why you end up with a lot of relationships ending, and you got two people, and again, we'll cut out infidelity, but you got two people who feel like, well, wait a minute, I he didn't love me. She didn't love me. Well, why? Oh, I showed love. Wait a minute. I was buying her stuff. I bought her this, that, this. But every time they came in the house, they, went to their office and didn't talk to me. Oh, because yours was quality time, but his was gifts. And he thought he was showing love, but you didn't feel the love because it. And like I said, I went to a class about that, man, and I thought that was a big deal. Like I said, I'm not great at it, but that's where vibe and communication, right? I think communication, I would, in a relationship, and if I was giving advice to any young person about the tools for success in a relationship, my first thing would be you have to be open and honest. When you are feeling something in a respectful way, you have to voice that. And I am a person that if you wrong me, I'm going to let it bubble up until I blow. So the first time you hear that bothers me, I'm flipping out. But a lot of those things I could have corrected early by just saying, hey, I really don't like when you leave dishes in the sink at night. Can we make sure that we, clean those up? But I am mad about something else. And I'm like, hey, you leave those damn dishes. You know what I'm saying? That's just, but it's a little thing that just, and I'm not always great at communicating things that bother
Yeah, I started getting better at that. Like I was, hey, that
me. Yeah.
bothers me. Like my, I do believe it's very important to communicate in the beginning of a relationship. Like what,
Yes.
how you show that partner affection or love or admiration. Like, how do you receive this, right? So, you like words of affirmation? Okay, hey, teach me how to do that for you because I
Yes.
don't know, right? Because if that's
Mhm.
your person, like that's my boo. I love. If I need to do that for that person, show me. Don't criticize me because I didn't show me how to do this because I read somewhere like the love language that you have is either it's like what you didn't get when you were younger.
Yeah.
So mine's is quality time. So we ain't got to go nowhere. We ain't got to spend no money. Just be with me. Be around. Let's do something. Let's go for a drive to the store. I don't care. Just that to me, that's like, oh man, somebody wants to be around.
Yeah.
Somebody values like my company and wants to talk and cares about my day and all this. Like, hey, I'm I'm head over heels if you do that. Like, what you want for your birthday? Nothing. Just hang out. You ain't got to buy me nothing. I don't
Yeah, that's funny because you are absolutely not a person that values gifts.
know. Like,
It,
I like my kids be like, man, you the fucking worst at birthdays, Father's Day, Christmas. And I'm like, yo, man, I don't need anything. Let's go eat. Let's go quality time. Like,
yeah,
I'm going to remember the time we all went to dinner more than the sweater you bought me 30 years ago.
yeah,
For me, because I like that type of shit. I look forward to that. Like, hey, my son's coming over. We going whatever the hell it is. We're going to a hockey game, or we're going like, yes. Oh, my daughter FaceTime me from Hawaii. Yeah, you ain't got to send me nothing, buy me no damn shoes. And like, I can get my own shoes. I want this quality time. So,
yeah.
but my kids might be like, especially my daughter, like, I want some shoes, I want some clothes, I want like, okay, all right, but that's, but you listen, if I'm doing that, you at least going to spend some time with me while I do this.
Right, right, right.
Like, I'm showing you, hey, this is yours, but when we go buy these shoes and clothes, we're doing it together. Like, we're going to the mall together. Like, you're going to spend time with your dad, and we like, hey, you're going to get the stuff that you asked for, because that's, the love language. But I need mine too. It shouldn't always just be one person just give. Like,
Yep.
you spent all day with me today. You know what? I'm gonna cook dinner for you tonight because you like gifts or whatever. Like, that's your favorite meal. Cool. Like, that's how the relationship builds and grows and grows. Like, communication. What you like, what you don't like.
Now, are you a chivalry guy? Do you believe in opening the door and getting the flowers and you paying the bill? And what's your thoughts on
Depends.
yeah,
It depends, right? Like, a woman. I always hold the door for a lady. Hey, ladies first. Hey, you know what? What would you like to do? Utmost respect to women. If we get out get out the car, or we about to get in the car and there's a shootout happening, I'm not gonna come get that dough for you. Get your ass in the car. Chivalry is dead when life is on the line. Get in the car, man. Like, let's
okay,
read the room, okay? But for the most part, yes. Like, I put the lady first in relationship. Meaning, like, yes, I get the door, or hey, what movie you want to see tonight? Like, I always, I'm not like, we watching this and we ain't going. Like, no, what you want to eat? Like, we eating that? All right, cool. But yeah, that's chivalry. Chivalry is not dead. Just women, I think, stop demanding it. Standards
Mm.
got lower, where you'll respond to, hey, bitch. Nah, a real woman would not respond to that.
Let me rewind. I don't think chivalry's dead. I think the problem became that that women, and I'm not trying to make this a bash women, but women started expecting it and stopped being appreciative of it. Right. So if I do something, if I open my wife's door, what I would expect is Lisa, oh, thanks, babe. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I believe that. But if you just if I'm opening the door, let's just say, and I've had this happen. Hey, I'm holding the door for the person behind me. We're going into the bank or whatever. I expect a thank you.
Something,
As I'm,
something,
if you walk in
acknowledgement, something.
where you were supposed to, well,
Oh, I
next
get
time, don't
hot.
worry about it then.
I get 38 hot with that shit, man. I get
Yeah.
pissed. Like, and I even say something sometimes under my breath. Like, but I be like, it ain't that serious. But it's like, damn, that one person doesn't deter me from doing it for the next person. You know what I'm saying? I just be looking at the person like,
But this
not
is
a
when
thank
I
you, not
flip
a
that
nothing.
into a relationship, right? Because if I was with my wife and I opened the door for her and she didn't even give a thank you, like I'm gonna be like, all right, well, cool, you got your own door.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna discuss that. Like, hey, listen, hey man, like I'm getting this door for you. I'm being a gentleman. I'm being, at least you can say thank you, baby. You know, you ain't
Yeah,
got to say it every time. Like if we going out and we got to make a couple stops today, and I get the door or whatnot, you ain't got to say thank you, baby, every time. But just hey, I appreciate you getting that door today. Oh, you know, the smallest little
right,
thank you or the smallest
right.
little show of appreciation, it boosts. Because now I want to do it. Some other things. I want to do it. I want to continue this. I like this part of our day. Thank you. You know, whatever it is. So
That's why I say when it
yes,
becomes
I
a,
will say they didn't show a lot of appreciation, but you know, some do, and those are the women that you see that men still are chivalrous towards.
I think, and I'm not a woman needs to bring me my plate and da 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 da. But I also say in the opposite of chivalry, and I don't know what they call that, woman do. I appreciate, and it's not mandatory, right? But I appreciate when a woman does the, hey, I'm taking care of my man stuff too. You know what I'm
So
saying?
respect.
Hey,
The
I'm gonna pack his lunch for tomorrow. I'm like, does that have a name? What is that called? That's the opposite of
opposite
chivalry.
of chivalry is called respect.
But yeah, I
I mean,
appreciate,
respect me as the man. Respect me as your husband. Don't have me
right?
out here looking like a fool. Don't
Yeah,
have me opening this car door for you at the store and you fucking every dude in the neighborhood.
yeah.
If I'm gonna be chivalrous, fuck the dude in the next town over. Like, don't do it where I live at. You know what I mean? Don't fuck the
Yeah.
dude at my job. Oh, like, come on. That's a joke. Like, don't cheat. Period. But yeah, give your man the same respect. Like, yeah, I don't come open my door. Like, that's not happening. Don't you ain't got to do that for me and to come around and get
Right.
my baby. Like, no, I'm the man. No, just respect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, put your plate together, brings it to you, right? Like, damn, like I said, it's not mandatory. I'm not, but I'm like, oh, damn, I really appreciate that. Damn,
Thank you. And
that,
so check it out. Check it out. A perfect example. If my wife brings me a plate and we both eating together, and then we get done, I'm taking the plates back.
right, right.
I got the plates going back. You brought it up there, telling me we eating, we talking. I got the plates back. Like it takes two to make it work.
It's give and take, yeah. A lot of times, like if my wife's cooking, I'm be like, hey, I got those dishes, right? I know you've been in here cooking all day. Hey, I'll take care of the dishes, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So this is where I say I don't necessarily. I'm not gonna say I don't believe in traditional roles, but I don't believe that. I believe it's my job to take out the trash or cut the grass, right? That's not my wife's job. Those things should be me.
Yeah.
Um,
Right? Because
but
for me,
may it
I don't
be
want my wife out there with steel toe boots on and getting manly. I don't want a manly woman. I want a womanly woman. I want a soft, delicate, no calluses on the hands woman. I don't want you rubbing my
yeah,
back and you was out there changing lawnmower blades all day. I
yeah,
don't. You got transmission hands and shit. Like, no, I got the man shit. You wash the babies and shit like that, you know, and dust
yeah.
and shit. I got the grass cutting. Hey, we need a new roof. Well, let me get my tool belt. Hey, I got to move this refrigerator.
Let
Baby,
me,
I
let me
got it.
clarify it. Listen, tell my wife, I don't know how to do no roof, so
But
I'll
all right,
call
then
somebody
I
to.
go get the roofer. But what I'm saying is, my wife ain't finna get a pair of Wranglers and Tim boots with a work belt on and get up on the roof. No, man shit. I do man shit. We bought a deep freezer. I got to get it in the garage. I got it. Baby, go on in the house, take care of the kids. This man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
hey,
and
if
I'm
you want to help, get the door. Hold the door. Like, I don't want my wife in there deadlifting 400 pounds. I don't want that.
yeah, like right now we're buying a new bed, and my wife is very like, hey, what type of? I don't care what the bed, the frame, the bed frame. Like I don't care about the decorations of the bed. Whatever you get, babe, you put the bed. As long as the bed fit in there, and I got a place to go to bed, I don't care.
But maybe she's asking like, hey, she wants to like, hey, this is something we can do together.
Right? No, 100%.
Let's pick it out so where because I don't want to pick this out and then you hate it and now you got to sleep in this bed for 10 years. So hey, why don't you get a little say so in this? So if we don't like it, it ain't all on me.
Yeah, I don't think the decor. Now I understand the mattress, right? The mattress, hey, I do care about,
The
but
mattress is like 85% of the bed, the overall
right.
sleep.
So the mattress, hey, we went together to go pick out the mattress. But the frame that it goes, I don't care. Whatever you think works the best, babe, or looks the best, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Like maybe she's asking your input because she values your opinion.
Well, yeah, no, I'm sure.
Like, entertain it. Like, all right, let's check out what you got. Yo, you really like that one? Well, what's that one about? Oh, cool. All right, cool. 5 minutes is over. Now she's going to watch this. So if you go up there and fake it, you should go up there now and do it. So before she watches this, go up there. It's called buying equity, right? You pay attention to some shit that you really don't care about in order to get you out of some shit later on that or get her into some shit that you care about. Find equity in relationships, man. Like, hey, nah, babe, I'm not going to watch the game tonight on Tuesday. Spend time with you. You know there ain't no game on Tuesday, but she don't know that. But or you say, you know what, babe, Monday night we going out to dinner. I'm not watching the Monday night football game.
Yeah.
Damn. So that way, when you really want to watch that Sunday game, you're like, I
Ain't
didn't watch
nobody really
Monday.
tripping. Yeah.
You build this equity in the relationship, man. It's like in the house. You grew up the house so that one day you can sell it. So one day, you get divorced.
Right. With all that being said, and we talked about football, it's a game on, and I'll just kind of tell you when we're recording this, the Bears playing. Who's
Bears
playing?
playing? Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Who's the Bears playing?
The Rams.
Yeah, Bears Rams game is on right now. So we're gonna wrap this up so we get ready to watch this game. Last piece of advice in terms of relationships from Shaun Simpson. What you got?
Hey man, be honest. Find out who you are. Find out what you like, and then swing the bat, baby. Swing the bat. Like, don't be like, oh man, I can't get it. Like, give love a chance. You know what I'm saying? Find out what you like. Communicate with that person. Be honest, and then every day, it's gonna be tough every day. But you got to know what you're dealing with and how to move forward.
I'll end with this. I think, like anything, if you get into it and say, I am not going to allow myself to get divorced, then you're going in with a much better mindset, right? The intention should never be to get divorced, which means that some things are going to happen that you got to work through. Now, I'm not saying be a pushover and allow yourself to get cheated on or whatever else. But outside of define your actual red lines, and then anything outside of that, try to work on, right? Hopefully, before you even got married, you've ensured your compatibility with that person. Things are going to happen in a relationship. There's going to be bad days, there's going to be rainy days. But ask yourself, is the things that are happening worth losing maybe a good person because I'm mad because she didn't wash the dishes today or he didn't wash the dishes or whatever the case may be? Like I said, I see too many people giving up on relationships for things that are not, and I'll say my red lines are things that I think are to that level, right? I think at the end of the day, as Shaun mentioned earlier, biblically, God does not want us to get divorced, right? I think he wants us to be married and be with that person and love. The only person who's winning when you divorce is the devil. So that means that sometimes you're going to have to work through some things and things may not be great, but find that line. And that's it. Anything before we get out of here?
Oh man, we appreciate all the views and support, and we're gonna send these out. Hopefully, like I said, we're gonna start having topics. We discuss different things. But it will be sometimes a lot of goofing off, bullshit, jokes, whatever. But hopefully, somebody can look back at this and be like, that makes sense. I need to do that, or I need to do this, or hey man, that was I needed that right on time. So until next time, man, take care. Hit that button, view, subscribe, watch it, post it, reshare it, all that good shit.
Thank you guys again. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We love and appreciate you guys. This is always fun for us. As always, if there's something as we start to kind of dive a little bit more into topics, if there's something you want us to touch on, please let us know. Please reach out. If there's something you see, something we can be doing better, we're in our infancy, and we thank you guys for jumping on board early before we make it big and we're the #1 podcast, and we got this all figured out. Peace and love.
Peace out.